Hi, thank you for joining me today. Today I will focus on some prenatal yoga poses. So, if you're not pregnant, you can still do it, by the way. You don't need to be pregnant. I'm not pregnant, but I just had a baby boy not too long ago, a little over a year, and I used to do a few things. I will try to show you guys those. Actually, almost all poses could be turned into prenatal yoga. There are a few things to avoid. Let's get to a seated position. Even if you're pregnant, you can come to a comfortable seated position. And I guess listen to me. Few things to remember. You don't do any position lying completely flat on your belly. You don't do any position also lying completely flat on your back. So if you can avoid those. And the third one is you don't do any yoga poses that will make you to do any sort of twist, or like where your belly space would get limited, because you want to keep it spacious. So all position that can keep your belly open, we are going to target for that. So all side stretches are actually good for that. So we'll do some side stretches to start with. Breathe in, breathe out. Other side. You can do a full body stretch. Now, what do we do? Now, one of the fun things, or like the things that you can always do if you're doing prenatal yoga, is come on your all fours. So, if you have, if you're in your first trimester, second trimester, third, doesn't matter. Like your belly can hang. If it's uncomfortable, maybe wear a belt. But now we'll do cat cow. Breathe in, cat. Breathe out, cow. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Now extend your leg and your arm. You can even do a bind even when you're pregnant. I wish I was doing this while I was pregnant. It would have looked more realistic probably. Or just skip this extension. Let's do other side. And then bind. You continue with your cat cow. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One of the things we can do is actually we can do almost all warrior poses. Come to down dog. Down dog is fine. Right leg is up. Right leg forward. So I think warrior one. For when I was pregnant, I would not do very deep one. Somewhere be in the middle. Like if I have a bigger belly, like I need to be just comfortable. So I need to make sure I'm comfortable. Warrior one. You can do warrior two as well. You can do a gentle bend. It's fine. Very gentle. And you can come to a side angle. See, I'm not going very deep. If I was not pregnant, or which I'm not, but you know what I mean, like if I'm not doing prenatal, I would have gone deeper and extended. But for prenatal, I'll just try to be nice, like nice as in gentle to my body. So we did side angle. You can also do triangle, no problem. Come back to plank. You can do it on your knee. You can't really do knees, chest, chin, so we'll avoid that and come to child's pose. In child's pose, you can have your butt little lifted so your belly is not uncomfortable. Then come to down dog. Left leg up, left leg forward, warrior 1, warrior 2, side angle, triangle, instead of knees, chest, chin, just come on your all fours and maybe puppy pose. Alright. Come to down dog again. Right leg up, right leg forward. So for any twist, do not go for it. You can come to a side angle. Anytime you keep your body open, that's what we're targeting, right? So keep your body open and come to this pose. Actually, I don't know the name. It's like a variation of side angle. Keep that side angle. If you can keep balance, it's okay to come to half, as long as you can keep balance. See, all the poses, your belly is not getting congested. So we are in triangle. Coming back, come to all fours. Come to down dog. Left leg up, left leg forward, warrior 1. Actually, you want to come to side angle on this side. Keeping your body open and no twist. And triangle. You can, if you want, you can come to half moon. Just make sure you don't fall. So hold a wall, a block, something that makes sure you're not gonna fall. There's no inherent risk of this particular pose. Just if your balance could be a little off if you're pregnant. So make sure you're holding the right thing to not get off balance. Coming back to all fours again. Come to down dog. Look in between your hand. Step forward. So when I'm gonna come to something called Utkatasana, but if you're pregnant, what you do, instead of bringing your legs close, you have your legs a little spread apart like this. And this is going to be your Utkatasana. So instead of like twisting, when we do Utkatasana twist, you keep it open. So like this. I know it looks weird, but keep your chest open, keep your belly spacious. Come to the center again, Utkatasana, and then open to the side. And then the most favorite pose when I was pregnant was Malasana. You'd be surprised, Malasana would be really helpful opening your, like when you will be in labor, you'll see that it will help you have an open hip for delivery. So Malasana is a really good pose. You can add still variety here. Again, no twists as I was mentioning, so just everything open. So keeping things open, I'm just binding if you can, that's good. If it's uncomfortable, just stay in Malasana. Coming to center. Nice. Stay in Malasana. Also another thing, nothing on the core. Like you don't do any core strengthening exercises while you're pregnant. Like that's not a thing. You need to strengthen all your core before you get pregnant. So no push-up, no chaturanga, no plank. So all that are totally off limit. Cool. So we are in Malasana. Now we will come to goddess pose. This is actually one of the poses which is fine when you're pregnant. So opening your legs, keeping the feet pointing to the side. Come sit down. So your belly will stick out, which is fine. You can even stretch your shoulders. So I'm pointing my legs towards the camera, I guess. Pointing my feet. Okay, don't jump. If you jump, it's fine as long as you're comfortable. Another thing, I think yoga is something maybe you can pick up while you're pregnant if you haven't been active, but usually the guidance is you could be as active you were before. Maybe in the third trimester it gets hard, but otherwise, like if you're doing something regularly before, you should be able to do it for a while. But anyway, for yoga, again, keeping things gentle. Let's try to come to a side stretch. Again, being comfortable as much as you can stretch. I'm not reclining. No reclination in yoga while you're pregnant because you don't want to put any stress on your belly. So we're just working our legs out here and inner thighs. And you know what else is allowed? You can do side lunges without any problem. I remember when I was pregnant, once I would be upset. I was just sometimes a little sad that I couldn't do the poses that I would want to. So they actually frown upon doing inversion. I did do some inversion, to be honest, whenever I felt safe, at least my first trimester, and then maybe in the second trimester as well. But yeah, in third trimester I didn't try. Nice. Come to Padmasana if you can. Again, if you don't want Padmasana, just be in Sukhasana. That's good enough. Now we'll do some breathing. Breathing is extremely important for pregnant women because one, later down your pregnancy, you'll have shortness of breath because baby comes up to your chest and occupies a lot more space, and you have little space to breathe in even, and your stomach is squeezed and everything is sort of trying to get more space because baby is taking up more space. So if you do regular breathing or concentrate on your breathing, it'll also help in your delivery. I'll explain why. But especially like Om is my go-to for prenatal because when you're pushing out a baby, you need to have that breathing practice. You'd be surprised that it's just like breathing just seems so hard at that point when you're pushing out. So if you have established a good rhythm, that helps a lot while normal delivery. So we'll do maybe, let's commit to 3 rounds of Om for now. Breathe in. Om. Breathe in. Om. Breathe in. Om. We are not going to do Kapalbhati because it's squeezing belly. We don't want to squeeze belly in anyway. So we'll do alternate nostril breathing. Breathe in, hold your breath and breathe out. So let's breathe in for 5. Hold your breath. Breathe out for 5. Breathe in for 5. Hold your breath. Breathe out for 5. Very nice. Let's do one more time. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out for 5. Breathe in for 5. Hold. Breathe out for 5. Again, we are not gonna work any of our core out, so we can do some more standing positions. Actually, any nice standing positions are okay as long as you're not like stressing your belly. So you can try tree. You know, if keeping balance is a challenge, hold the wall. Otherwise, come to yoga, tree pose. Come down, tree. You can also write Tadasana. Look up, come down. We'll do one more flow. Prayer pose. Have your legs slightly open to make space for your growing belly. Back bend. Let's not do forward fold. Instead of forward fold, we'll just have this half kneeling position. And then step or hop back. Come to all fours. To down dog. Right leg up. Right leg forward. Coming to warrior 1. Bind your hand. Again, anything opening your body is very welcome. So opening your body, look up, and then you can come forward to a humble warrior. And then if you can keep balance, if otherwise hold a wall or a chair, come to warrior 3. Push through. I usually do a twist, but since we are pregnant, for the sake of this video, can't really do a twist. You can extend your leg, however, or open up. Both of it, you can do it gently, keeping open like this. Come down. So again, back bend. Keep your legs a little apart, by the way. Instead of forward fold, come to this L shape, and then come to all fours. To down dog. Left leg up. Left leg forward. Warrior 1. Intertwine your finger and gentle back bend to humble warrior. Coming to warrior 3. Again, if you can keep balance. Then press your leg forward. Again, usually I add a twist in this pose, but no twist since we are pregnant here. Don't misunderstand, I'm not pregnant yet. Just gave birth like a year ago. But anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. And then you can extend your leg if you want to. Yeah, if you struggle with balance, use a wall and extend your leg. You can also open your leg. Opening can be done in different ways. And then come back. One more time. Let's come to slightly open leg, Utkarasana. And then come down all the way to the ground to Malasana. Nice. Okay. So we can't really lie completely down. It presses the nerves, so you'd want to place a block or a bolster and come down like this. If you have a pillow also, you can use the pillow. Okay. But you can, if you can come here, then come to bridge pose. Actually, supported bridge would be good, but you need to be careful to not pinch your nerve. So I think my ass, or sorry, sit bone are good, right? But for that, it's a little tricky to get in. First, I need to have some support here, so I'm not touching my back completely. Then lift it and add the support. Do it if it feels good. But yeah, you can't lie all the way to the ground on your back, that would be bad. So since you can't do that, even your inversion could be in this pose. Just lift one leg, lift the other one. Nice. Now take it out and maybe slide it in your back so you're not lying flat, and then come back to seated. Unfortunately, Savasana is not something you can do. So we'll close our practice now in seated meditation. Come, let's open your third eye. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Let's close our practice with a round of Om. Breathe in. Om. Let me know if you guys like this prenatal yoga, then I'll do some more prenatal yogas for you guys.